Well, this is the view you see when you approach and enter the road into the net. That yellow building over there, affectionately called the Shire, has maybe the best sandwiches I've ever had, and some other good treats too. And then there's this house here with a pickup that sits there for months and not being used. And yesterday, or 2 days ago, this power line, the conductor on the right side, just down from the structure a little bit, broke. The station was outage, so credit to Paul Christensen and Lauren Tungseth for installing a generator here, propane powered. And this is the garage apartments that you'll see just to the right of the KAKN station. You can see on the rooftop there, call sign KAKN FM. And now we'll go approach the garage apartments. We'll walk you through what's in here. And here's our lineup of vehicles. You must take a ride in the Dodge Ram van. There's the Suburban, Excursion, and then a nice Ford pickup. The lineup of vehicles here is quite nice. And I'll just give you a quick view here of the generator, 22 kW. Those two gray boxes on the wall were installed to accommodate the generator. When the power went off, tried to reclose a couple times. About 30 seconds later, the generator came online. Probably ran for an hour or so. Propane powered. Oh yeah, and here's a little toy too. I don't know who that belongs to. Maybe it's Josh, but that might be available for your use. Let's go inside. This is garage number 1, which is heated. And you can see some of our supplies that we're going to take over, those bins and antennas, to Dillingham later this week. And there's where you put your trash. As you come in the door, it's immediately ahead of you on the left. And then there's a heater here, very common in Alaska, affectionately called a Toyo Tommy, made by a company in Japan. It's a fuel oil fired heater. And it's got the inlet and exhaust right out the back through the wall. Very efficient controls there. You can see the display. You might be able to see the displays flashing because of the outage. But it has a thermostat built in. And then over here are some of the supplies for the net stacked up here on top. I've got a couple of transmitters there in the corner in those gray Samsonite travel cases. But quite a bit of food here people have sent. I don't think you're going to run out of coffee, is what Dewey Walkup said the other day. And we'll just walk over here through this other side door to garage number 2 and 3. Lights here. Here's Margaret Lee's Subaru. There's garage door number 2, 3 over there. And then some garden tools there. And on the shelving above, some more bins. The ones there, the gray one, the Igloo with the black stair lights above it with yellow and red cover. That's mine from past trips bringing food here. And then also we have some antennas up here for a couple of projects above garage 1 that you access from garage 2. I'll just give you a better angle here. Yeah, right up there. I'll zoom in quick here. You can almost read the printing on the box there. Let's go into the garage apartments. You've seen the garages there. The first suggestion I will make is, as you enter the entryway here, the protocol, I'll turn the light switches off here. The protocol here at the garage apartments is when you come into this entryway, get this door closed, you take your shoes off. And I like to put mine on top of the little thing here, but don't sit on that little shoe stand. Right now, I'll get a bin on there, not built for body weight. Well, look who's sipping on a cup of coffee. Dewey Walkup. Is Perky still in bed?
He's up.
He's up. Perky, can I come in?
Sure. Hello.
Dave Perkins, where's your hometown?
Seattle, Washington. Or Arlington, Washington, north of Seattle.
Home church?
Atonement Free Lutheran Church.
Head pastor?
Pastor Rick Long.
Yeah, what a guy. So, for the people back in Minnesota in the Alaska Mission Brigade, this is apartment number 1. And Dave's getting ready to go home today, so he's got his bin there with stuff, another bin over there. And you got 2 twin beds here. Let me just show him the bathroom here. And there's a vanity over here with a mirror. And this is the deluxe feature. And unless you were here before when they didn't have this, you can't appreciate what this is. This coat rack is outstanding. They used to have some flimsy little metal tree over in a corner by Dave's left arm, flopping around with a couple arms, 3 arms. So here's your bathroom, stool, great shower, good water heater here. And right there they got a counter and a little sink. Dave, thank you.
You're welcome.
And what are you doing this afternoon, early afternoon?
I'm heading out back to Seattle after being here a week.
And who's waiting for you?
My wife, Laura.
Can she sing?
Oh, she's amazing.
Can she play the piano?
Absolutely.
Yeah, we got to get her to Fergus Falls sometime and people can enjoy Laura.
Awesome.
Thank you, Dave.
Yes.
And there's some coat storage right here, some coat hooks. And as you enter the kitchen area, there's kitchen, dining, and couches all in one here. But to your right, you'll see the sink here. And there's a dishwasher, all the conveniences of home. Now, one thing you'll notice here is you don't want to drink the tap water without it being first filtered. So you'll see here in all the other apartments or houses over, as they call them in the KAKN building, these filtered pitchers. And you'll want to use your water from there for drinking purposes or eating. 4-slice toaster, Keurig, and another Mr. Coffee. And then usually people leave quite a bit of food behind that doesn't get eaten. So here's the current stash. And I would suggest when you're here, you dip into this a little bit because it doesn't do any good sitting here and never being eaten. And I've got some food I'll be leaving too. I'll let you know what that is when I go so that you don't have to duplicate it. Microwave, doesn't have a rotary table, just a flat, oh, it does have a rotary table, I'm sorry. I'm thinking of the Lee apartment, that one doesn't. Someone should bring, and I forgot to, go out to Walmart and get one of those plastic covers for just a couple bucks to put on top of your food so it doesn't splatter. Nice oven, refrigerator, freezer below, refrigerator up top, and again, we're pretty spacious here. There's a ham we're going to have sometime this week, and I'm going to make bounty water stew. Joe knows what that's all about. And here's one of the pictures here. One time Joe and I were here, I looked out my bedroom window and saw a bear, and it stopped right outside this window. Looked straight ahead for a while, and Joe and I were standing about where I am by the heater, the Toyo Tommy. All of a sudden it turned to the left and headed into the alders. And there's another love seat, couch, little folding tables, coffee tables. And this is apartment number 2. Dewey's hanging out here in the blue sleeping bag. And Rod's over here in the, the darker blue one. And back here we've got some coat hooks. This again is much better than it was, but it's not as deluxe as the other bedroom. That's really quite a setup there. And then we also have bunk beds here. 2. Got some of my gear on the bottom there. And there's a chest of drawers there for storing things. The first 2 drawers on top will be open. There's some pillows and other things on the bottom 3. Here's your bathroom. There, turn the light on. Got your stool. Again, a nice shower. I might want to bring I forgot to bring soap, but I'm getting by so far with what's here. And there's some other shampoo and conditioner products there. Sink, counter. You can see yourself. So that's kind of a quick update on the garage apartments and the twin beds. And we'll sign off. Look forward to your coming up here to Naknek. The people here are really anxious to meet you. Dewey, any parting words for the folks back in Fergus Falls about what it's like up here in Alaska?
Well, have fun when you're up here.
Good advice.